Hey gang, this is Eric More from Barcelona, and today I am here to explain you how you can use MyAgileCopilot Jira plugin to burst your product development. I will start from the beginning, the main settings that you need to do in your project. This is basically, you need to come to components first, and here you need to declare one by one all the different components that you want to build in your application. Here you can see a sample that I had created with Svelte pages that uses middleware functions, that connects to domain functions, and at the end it's working with API endpoints. When you have that ready, this you need to set up only the first time. You can start to create the functionalities that do you want to implement. The way that you can create it, it's very simple. You come here, right? You create a new release like this one, right? You can put the title of the release and you can put a short description about what do you want to do. And now we start with the magic of MyAgileCopilot Jira plugin. You come to MyAgileCopilot Jira plugin, you click in Generate Backlog from Release. You wait a little bit. It connects with the backend and it starts to create your user stories in your roadmap. Right? Here you can see a previous execution that I did, and you can see these three epics that are created, and inside each epic you can see many user stories that MyAgileCopilot had created using Chat GPT. Here, in each of these one, you can see that we have a description and some acceptance criteria, and inside this acceptance criteria, what we need to do basically is we need that our product owner do the validation that this is what we want to get, and here we have all the user stories that we need. If anyone is missing or anyone is wrong, then the product owner must change it, right? When the product owner validates the user story, just needs to change it in to-do status from new to to-do, right? We move all this, right? And now that means that these 1, 2, 3 are validated, right? Now we come to MyAgileCopilot again, right? And we start to refine all that to-do user stories, right? And you will see that user stories are here, start to get more information. Here I have, it takes some time. Each action that we do with MyAgileCopilot takes some time because the API of ChatGPT is taking few time to solve it, right? And then this is that consequence. And you can see, for instance, the first action that we did. Here we have some new user stories, right? That and new epics. And in few time you will see that these to-do start to get more information. What is that information? Here we can get the adoption KPIs, we can get the test integrations, in that case in Jest, right? Here we have one way to execute it. We have test cases, you can see some of that. We have Gherkin's scenarios. We have the data model in MySQL in that case, and with some classes for access to that data model in the front end. And the most nice part is this one, that you can see all the different components that you have in your catalog available here, right, to start to develop it. In the same way that we did before, we need a manual validation because this is just a support tool for engineering, and we need that validation before starting. You come here, you can see the description of what we want to get, right? And you can, the software engineer can come here and modify anything, right? If something is not right, and he can come here and modify anything, or he can come here and add more subtasks on this user story if the software engineer feels that we need to implement something else, a part of all that components. Here we have some different examples, but when we have that validated, we will move to do. Okay, we have some of that. We're moving some of that to do. Okay, and again, we will do the magic with MyAgileCopilot. We come here and we refine all to-do subtasks. Okay, we will give a few time to do that. Here we can see that we have three more epics that we need to refine and we need to revisit. All that epics are linked in this releases, right? You can see this release that it has it was with no epics. Now it's with few epics here, right? And now we need to analyze all that epics that ChatGPT had created for us, and we integrated with MyAgileCopilot. Here you can see an example of one subtask with some code created. This code is following the documentation standard that we suggest in the component part. We have the unit testing following the same standards that we have declared in our components part. And that's it. I hope that you like this demonstration of MyAgileCopilot Jira plugin, and I hope that it will help you to burst your engineering teams. Nothing else from my side. If you need something, we are in the support department of myagilecopilot.com, and see you later.